Jack and the Beanstalk is a classic English fairy tale about a poor boy named Jack who trades his family's cow for magic beans. Let's learn about the story Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow and her son Jack. One day, Jack's mother told him to sell their only cow. Jack went to the market and on the way, he met a man who wanted to buy his cow. Jack asked, "What will you give me in return for my cow?" The man answered, "I will give you 5 magic beans." Jack took the magic beans and gave the man the cow. But when he reached home, Jack's mother was very angry, very angry. She said, "You fool! He took away your cow and gave you some beans. Just these beans for a huge big cow. You know what you have done?" She threw the beans out of the window. Jack was very sad and went to sleep without dinner. The next day, when Jack woke up in the morning and looked out of the window, he saw. What did he see? He looked outside the window, and you cannot even believe what he just saw. He saw that a huge beanstalk had grown from his magic beans the man gave it to him. He climbed up the beanstalk. He kept climbing, and it was not ending. It was so tall and high. He took a breath, he paused, and he kept climbing until he reached a kingdom in the sky, above the clouds. There lived a giant and his wife. Jack went inside the house and found the giant's wife in the kitchen. Jack asked. He paused. Jack said, "Could you please give me something to eat? I am so hungry." The kind wife gave him bread and some milk. While he was eating, the giant came home. The giant was very big and looked very fearsome. Jack was terrified and went and hid inside. The giant cried, "Fee-foo-fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." The wife said, "There is no boy in here." So the giant ate his food and then went to his room. He took out his sacks of gold coins, counted them and kept them aside. Then he went to sleep. In the night, Jack crept out of his hiding place, took one sack of gold coins, and climbed down the beanstalk. He climbed down the beanstalk. Jack crept out of his hiding place, took one sack of gold coins, and climbed down the beanstalk. At home, he gave the coins to his mother. His mother was very happy and they lived well for some time because they rolled the coin coals. They are in a good condition now. Jack climbed the beanstalk and went to the giant's house again. Once again, Jack asked the giant's wife for food, but while he was eating, the giant returned. Jack leapt up in fright and went and hid under the bed. The giant cried, "Fee, fee, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." The wife said again, "There is no boy in here." The giant ate his food and went to his room. There he took out a hen. A hen! He shouted, "Lay!" and the hen laid a golden egg. When the giant fell asleep, Jack took the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. Jack's mother was very happy with him. After some days, Jack once again climbed the beanstalk again and went to the giant's castle. For the third time, Jack met the giant's wife and asked for some food. Once again, the giant's wife gave him bread and milk. But while Jack was eating, the giant came home. "Fee, fee, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. I'll grind his bones to make my bread." Giant kept repeating that. His wife replied, "There's no one in here. There's no boy in here." The giant ate his food and went to his room. There he took out a hen. He shouted, "Lay!" and then hen laid a golden egg. When giant fell asleep, Jack took the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. Was very happy. After some days, Jack once again climbed the beanstalk and went to the giant castle for the third time. Jack met the giant's wife and asked for some food. Once again, the giant's wife gave him bread and milk. But while Jack was eating, the giant came home. "Fee, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread," cried the giant. "Don't be silly, there is no boy in here," said his wife. Well, the giant had a magical harp that could play beautiful songs. While the giant slept, Jack took the harp and was about to leave. Suddenly the magic harp cried, "Help, master! A boy is stealing me!" The giant woke up and saw Jack with the harp. Furious, he ran after Jack, but Jack was too fast for him. He ran down the beanstalk and reached home. The giant followed him down. Jack quickly ran inside his house and fetched an axe. He began to chop the beanstalk. The giant fell and died. Jack and his mother were now very rich, and they lived happily ever after. So you all must be wondering, what was the message in the beautiful story? What was the story all about? Adaptations. The story has been adapted into numerous books, films, and television shows, including Disney's Mickey and the Beanstalk.